Most car shipping companies are fighting yesterday's battle. They focus on rankings, reviews, paid ads, and website traffic. But a new layer has emerged between buyers and brands: AI. And in the car shipping industry, AI is starting to decide which companies even make the shortlist. The question is no longer, can customers find you? The question is, will AI recommend you? Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, founder and CEO of LLM Authority Index. At LLM Authority Index, we study how AI systems discover, compare, and recommend brands during real buying decisions. And one of the most interesting categories we're seeing right now is car shipping, because it's exactly the kind of market where AI recommendations can dramatically influence buyer choice. Historically, success in car shipping came from a combination of things: strong Google rankings, paid advertising, positive reviews, affiliate rankings, and broad brand awareness. Those factors still matter. But now consumers are increasingly asking AI systems questions like, what's the best car shipping company? Who should I use to ship a car across the country? What's the most reliable auto transport company? When that happens, AI doesn't simply display a list of websites. Instead, it creates a recommendation. It evaluates trust signals, editorial coverage, reviews, comparisons, and citation sources. Then it compresses dozens of choices into a short list of just a few names. Most buyers don't ship vehicles often. For many consumers, car shipping is a stressful and unfamiliar purchase. That uncertainty creates the perfect environment for AI-generated recommendations to influence decisions. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Instead of reviewing 10 different websites, many users are accepting the shortlist generated by AI. In other words, AI is becoming a recommendation engine, not just a search engine. One of the strongest patterns observed in the car shipping category is recommendation concentration. A small group of companies consistently appears when users ask high-intent buying questions. Brands like Montway Auto Transport, AmeriFreight, Sherpa Auto Transport, SGT Auto Transport, Nexus Auto Transport, and Navi Auto Transport show up repeatedly across important decision stage prompts. But the key insight isn't simply that they're mentioned, it's how they're framed. Some brands are positioned as the best overall option. Others are associated with affordability, transparency, luxury vehicle transport, or reliability. That framing shapes buyer perception before the customer ever visits a website. A lot of companies measure visibility, but visibility alone isn't enough. A brand can rank well in search, run successful PPC campaigns, generate reviews, and still fail to become an AI recommendation. That's because AI appears to reward something deeper: repeated editorial validation, strong trust signals, consistent positioning, and multi-source reinforcement. In other words, AI isn't just looking for a company that exists. It's looking for a company that appears repeatedly across trusted sources. One of the most important concepts emerging in AI discovery is what we call citation architecture. These are the sources AI systems rely on when building recommendations. In the car shipping market, those sources frequently include Forbes, Cars.com, Move.org, Automoblog, Consumer Affairs, and even selected Reddit discussions. What's fascinating is that AI doesn't just cite these sources. It often adopts their recommendation framing. If trusted publishers repeatedly describe a company as the best value, the most reliable, or the strongest overall option, those labels can begin showing up in AI-generated recommendations as well. The biggest warning sign for the car shipping industry is simple: being visible does not guarantee being chosen. As AI systems continue compressing the market into smaller shortlists, recommendation position becomes increasingly valuable. Once AI narrows a category down to 3 or 4 names, many competitors effectively disappear from consideration. That's why recommendation control is becoming a strategic advantage. The future of car shipping discovery isn't just about traffic, it's about recommendation power. It's about who gets surfaced, who gets trusted, and ultimately who gets chosen when a buyer is ready to make a decision. Because in AI-driven discovery, being mentioned is one thing, being recommended is something entirely different. And that distinction may determine the next generation of winners in the car shipping market. If you found this useful, I'll link the full analysis below. And if you're interested in understanding how AI is positioning your brand inside real buyer conversations, that's exactly the kind of work we focus on at LLM Authority Index.